If you're watching this video, then you know that Sony have already implemented a patch to PlayStation 4 to allow the system to manage data across to external hard drives up to 8 terabytes, which isn't too shabby considering you can get that obscene amount of storage for around about £200. The biggest question on my mind was how well do games run on an external hard drive compared to the PlayStation 4's internal hard drive? Well, Toshiba gave me one of their Camvio basic 3 terabyte external hard drives, and they cost £90, which you can buy right now on Amazon. And if you head to the description below this video, there is a link to the Amazon listing for that product. It's really good value for money, and it provides a ton of storage. And for most of you who already probably have a 1 terabyte hard drive in your PlayStation 4, that means you have 4 terabytes of data to manage. That's awesome. Using an external hard drive in your PlayStation 4 is incredibly simple. It's a lot simpler than having to unscrew an internal hard drive from your PlayStation 4, putting a new one in, loading the system software, loading your games, which will be wholly dependent on your internet connection. And it takes a lot of time. Whereas with an external hard drive, you need to find an external hard drive, which you may well have one lying around in an old cupboard. It doesn't matter if it's a drive which you have to plug into the mains and then plug in via USB, or if it's one of these small portable ones which are self-powered. Once you've plugged it in, you go to devices and settings, then go to USB devices, you format it, and then you're ready to start managing data from the internal system storage to an external hard drive. If you remove this, and before you remove it, you'll need to disconnect it in order to avoid any data loss or corruption, the icons of the data that's on the external hard drive will remain on your PlayStation 4, and there's a little symbol there which will say, insert external media in order to play the games. And once you've connected this back up, you wait a few seconds and it's good to go. It's that simple. In order to do tests, what I did is I moved a select number of games from my standard PlayStation 4 to the external hard drive. So they were all running from this external hard drive. And the test results were, they were very close to what the standard PlayStation 4 hard drive runs the games at. There were 1-2 instances where the external hard drive was actually quicker than the internal, and 1 or 2 instances where it was the opposite, where the internal hard drive of the PlayStation 4 was quicker than the external. But for the sake of a few seconds, give or take, I'm sure many players, they'd be happy with that due to the fact of how easy this is to use. You just plug it in and you've got a ton of storage straight away. So I'm going to stop talking now, because up next are real-time results comparing the external hard drive to the PlayStation 4's internal hard drive. If you don't have a lot of time to kill, then head to the description below this video where there'll be a link to full written results, and I hope you enjoy.